What's up YouTube, this is FlexiMan54 bringing a YouTube video of me doing a deck profile for the Eradicator Vowing Saber Dragon Reverse. This deck has a lot of potential, and that's the reason why I was going to try to play for the Team Invaders for the Carver Vanguard Regionals, but very last minute we did some changes to the team roster, and basically I was the oddball out that didn't have like a full-fledged team, so I played on a team that just was looking for somebody very quickly, but they were playing structure decks, so it was pretty bad during round 0. Round 0 is basically elimination because they had so many teams there that they couldn't supply enough seats for it. So if you lost during round 0, you're out of the tournament completely, which is pretty ridiculous because they should have just at least done it the way they were doing. Team A block, Team B block. Team A plays first round, then Team B plays first round, and go back and forth until, you know, we're done and down to the final 2 teams for Team A and B block, but whatever works out for them. So basically, this deck really has a lot of potential, and that's the reason why I like to play it. The only downside to playing the deck is that you have to lock your own units, which I do not like the concept of lock really, because I don't like locking my own units. The only time I like locking is when it's my opponent's cards are getting locked. That's the only time I ever like to play it. So that's the only reason I don't like playing Link Jokers, because not only they're expensive as crazy heck for a deck that's going to go out, it's probably going to phase out after, you know, Legion comes out, but you know, it's not that, it's just an Intimate Architect that I just can't get into right now. Plus right now I'm not playing as much with work coming up and everything, so that's the reason why I don't really get too much involved in the game financially. So without further ado, this is my deck profile. I hope you guys enjoy it. Well, first off, we got the starter here. His name is Eradicator Blade Hang Drago Kid. What he does is basically, if one of my, well, he's a Forerunner, obviously. If my opponent, when my opponent's rear guard is sent to the graveyard by an Eradicator effect, you can put this card in the soul and then give the Eradicator, what's it called, Vanguard, an extra 3,000 power plus 1 in critical. This is very crucial. A lot of people play the Rinchu starter or the grade 3 searcher. I like him because all these grade 3s I'm playing, they don't have critical ability. All they have is just 10,000 power boosts, and that's it. I want the critical. This is basically your rush at the very end of the game. Yes, this card can get destroyed by some cards, and yes, it could be floater for Link Joker, but the thing is, if you play the deck right and you rush you pretty much, you know, make your opponent waste their hand beforehand, you can use this card very last turn, or just one of the turns that you want to just like get him out of the field for Link Joker, or basically just make a rush towards your opponent and make him waste a lot of cards very like towards late game. That's the reason why he's in here, and I love him in here. Actually, he's probably my favorite starter in this deck. Grade 3s, we are obviously playing the 3 Eradicator Vowing Saber Dragon Reverse. Not only is his artwork pretty awesome, his effects are pretty cool too. Basically, he gets plus 2,000 power whenever the original version is in the soul. He also gains the ability to counterblast 2 units with Eradicator in its name, and then you can lock 2 units with Eradicator in its name. When that locks, your opponent destroys any 2 rear guards that they want. So basically, even if you don't choose what rear guards you can destroy, they have to destroy something. So basically, they have to make more of the use of their hand next turn to fill up their field to do the final turn. Also, he gets plus 10,000 power for the monsters being destroyed, which is pretty nice. So basically, by himself, be 23,000, and when his effect goes off, I can use his effect. He'd be 26,000 plus 1 critical. Pretty cool. And of course, for the other grade 3s, we run 3 of the original version, Vowing Saber Dragon. Basically, when I break right on top of him, basically his effect is get plus 10,000 power, destroy one of your opponent's rear guards that are in the front row. Basically, yes, one of the rear guards is going to be destroyed right away. So that means he's going to have 1, 2, 3, and possibly 4. Usually it's going to be 3. Your opponent's going to have to choose when I use his effect, destroy one of the 2 back rows, or 1 back row and 1 front row. So basically, this gives you more options to play with this lineup right here. And basically, it does give you an extra destruction ability, which is pretty nice in this deck. On to the grade 2 lineup, we are playing 4 of the Burning Horn Dragons, which is basically Spark Rain Dragon. gives plus 3,000 power for every time there's an Eradicator in the Vanguard circle, which is every time because that's all I play in here. Is Eradicators. Well, most of them. There's a couple cards I need to tell you that why I don't play Eradicators. Then we play the 3 10k vanillas just for beatdown. Then 2 of the Eradicator, Homing Eradicator, Roishin. Reason why I only play 2 of them, because his base power is pretty weak. And you don't really use his effect until very last couple of turns. So basically, only when the grade 3 lineup monsters are coming out, that's when you really use them. Because all the basic grade 2s and grade 1s that you have don't destroy. Most of the grade 3s destroy. So you want to save them for the last turn. And there are other cards you can play besides him. Like, say for here, 2 Dragonic Deathsai. He's not an Eradicator, I know that for a fact. But I love his ability that I can destroy any grade 2 or less unit on the field by counterblasting 2. My team member on Dark Onyx 127 does not like this ability because of the counterblast, because you do use counterblast in here for his effect reverse. But during mid game, this is good to put more pressure on your opponent by destroying their main booster or one of their main starters that may be really useful to them. So that's the reason why I play him in here. I don't know what everyone else plays, but I play him in here because not only is he cool looking, but his effect is pretty boss. So that's the reason why I play him. If you guys gotta complain about him, I don't care. He's my favorite card in the deck. On to the grade 1s. We are playing the 3 Thunder Demolition Dragon. Sorry, Eradicator Demolition Dragon. I keep getting him messed up with this guy here. I don't know why. But basically, Eradicator in the Vanguard circle gets plus 3,000 power to the 10k beat boost. 10k attacker. Yeah. Then 3 of the new Eradicator Wyvern Guard golds for perfect guards, because everyone needs perfect guards. 2 of the Ceremonial Bonfire Eradicator caster. Her effect is basically simple. If my opponent has 2 or less rear guards, I can discard 1 card and draw 1 card, which is pretty nice. I can recycle some cards I don't need, like if I got a clutter of grade 3s I don't need, or a clutter of grade 2s I don't need, and I need like more cards. This would be a card I can use instead to recycle, but I want to play 2 because his effect is costly too, and also like, I don't really like him for the fact that, I have to discard a card, and I have to wait my opponent to have 2 cards or less. So basically I want to use him first turn. Also I'm playing 2 of the Eradicator of Fire, Konjachi, whatever its name is. He's the 10k booster if your opponent has 3 or more damage. It's pretty awesome. And of course, I'm also playing 2 of the Deathstorm Eradicator Toko. Just for the fact that I can counterblast and give him extra 1,000 power. That's really it. And also because I don't like, for some reason, I do not like the grade 1 version of basically, if I destroy a monster on an opponent's side field with Eradicator effect, it gets plus 1 or 2,000 power or something like that. Basically, I don't like it for the fact because I have to use one of the Vowing Sword Dragon's effect. That's the only reason why. This one, it's just mandatory. It's just voluntarily. I can do it myself. That one, I have to do it, and that's mandatory. So basically, I don't know. I just like Toko better for some reason. And also the fact he's a great base 7 monster, basically. That's the reason why I play him as well. Trigger lineup. We are playing 3 of the heal triggers. 4 of the yellow Gem Carbuncle Eradicator version. 4 of the Eradicator Spear, Sacred Spear Eradicator Pollux. And then 4 of the Eradicator Dragon Mage. Keep saying Dragon Sage. It's a simple basic lineup for this format. So without further ado, that is my deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me get the cards over here. Sorry, my camera's everywhere. Basically, this is my actual Samsung Galaxy Note 3. I hope you guys enjoyed the quality of the video because it's supposed to be a full HD. So this is my deck profile, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to rate, subscribe, comment below. If you guys got any comments about it, give me a comment below. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up. And I hope you guys see you soon. I'll probably post up my actual tachikaze deck that I've had played for a while, and I've actually played at the event. I went 1 win at the round 0, and then during the side event, I won out of 5 matches, I lost 2 of them, but I won 3 against them. So it's pretty nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to rate, subscribe, comment below, and look forward to my tachikaze deck profile. So I'll see you guys soon. Peace.